And welcome back, everybody. Today, a play about a 20th century academic, Joan, who ends up going back in time to learn the power of authenticity and find her own place in today's world. It is called BOSWELL. In today's Art Beat, Tiffany learns all about BOSWELL, an epic adventure of friendship, travel, and the written word.
So you've got to talk a little bit about BOSWELL because this is coming up. It opens tomorrow. Right?
We have previews starting tomorrow. We open on Friday. But yeah, we're going to have an audience tomorrow.
This is exciting. Okay, so talk a little bit about this play. Again, it's called BOSWELL. So let's start with the inspiration for the play.
That would be me.
That would be you.
As kind of a tween, I was in my library that I grew up in my parents' house, and I was bored and lonely, and I looked around and I was like, is this something to... So I reached up and brought down this book, and it said Boswell's London Journal, and I opened it up, and it was like sex in the sex in the alleys of London.
This is like a birthday present,
century. Right? And it wasn't just that, but it was partly that, and so of course I couldn't stop reading it because I was at that age.
Yeah.
And there were like 6 volumes, so I had a lot to work on. Anyway, later on, fast forward 10 years, I was in college and I studied this literature, and then 10 years later I was working with Renaissance Theatre Works, which I helped co-found, and then I had begun to be a playwright, and I loved his voice. So I went back, and there he is in profile. There's Joan in profile, who's kind of a stand-in for me. In terms of discovering this literature and really, really loving it.
Yeah.
So it began an early incarnation with Renaissance Theatre Works called Boswell's Dreams, and now 20 years later, it's a different show, and it's called Boswell, and Laura's directing.
Yeah, and talk about directing this, because obviously there's a massive love in terms of the writing of this, and there's the historical and the research and all the things that have gone into it, a lifelong love of it, but it's been done different times before. So how are you directing this one at Next Act, and what will people experience from this show?
Well,
is there sex in the alley? I mean, that's what we really
No,
I overdid that.
not literally. I first became associated with this play in 2019 when Marie had the idea that we needed to take this play about Boswell, who is from Scotland. We needed to take it to Scotland. So I co-directed it with Marie. I acted in it at the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh. I will never do both at the same time again, but it was the Fringe. And then we came back, and after the pandemic, we did it off-Broadway at 59 East 59th. And now we're bringing it home. It really does feel like a homecoming.
It does.
Of this play for us. And it follows Boswell and his relationship with Samuel Johnson on their travels through Scotland. And then it has a parallel story with Joan, who's an academic who is a Johnson scholar who goes to Scotland and discovers Boswell by reading these journals that she discovers in an attic.
Who loves this show? Is it a bit heady? Is it historical in that experience, or what is the feeling that people leave with?
I think it's a delightful offering. It has some literary quality to it, a wonderful language, but it's also fun and a little bit baudy, and it's really basically there's a lot of heart to it. It's about
like warmth and wit.
It's
and
friendship,
and coming back and
right?
authenticity, absolutely, and coming back to it after time. We can't help but be influenced by the lives that we've been living, right? So children have been born to our Boswell, has a baby. We've had weddings, we've had graduations, we've had loss. And so that can't help but influence your take on a play like this and how it sits with you. I think it's like a perfect play for the holidays. It has a little bit of everything. I think it can appeal to just about anyone.
Yeah. Talk about your husband. He's in it, right? Did you write this play for him?
Or the
role?
I mean, for him,
Samuel Johnson.
I wrote the role for him.
Yeah.
Samuel Johnson is a kind of a monumental figure from the 18th century. And Brian is a big actor, not just, I'm not talking physically, I'm talking like he embodies.
Performance.
Yes. Big voice, wonderful voice, big heart. So I thought he'd be great in this role. So I wrote it for him, and I guess that's kind of my
And now
inspiration
he's
for
finally
writing
at the
play.
right age for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
As an actor, you sort of do have to grow into some roles.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And so he has done all 4 incarnations, right?
He has.
He will have.
Do you know what I love about this? We're out of time, but I just have to say that the relationship between the two of you is, I know, is really touching. And you can tell that there's going to be all that like sisterhood feeling throughout this show. And so I'm really excited to share this with people because it's opening up now. It's going through December, so I'll give all the details. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. And Boswell from Next Act Theater starts tomorrow, November 19th with that preview, and then it runs through Sunday, December 14th. The theater is located on South Water Street. There's a Pay What You Can performance, and that's on Monday, December 8th. Tickets for that go on sale the same day at the ticket office at 6:30. For more information and to purchase tickets regularly, visit nextact.org, or you can call them. It's 414-278-0765.